So I was listening to the Bill Simmons podcast, and he had Judd Apatow on, and he was talking about the Michael Jordan documentary that I know Elliot watched, but Steve would never.
Oh, yeah. No, I need to watch it because I know I would still enjoy it.
So within this, Steve, a little backstory, there is a moment back in the late 90s when the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls were playing the Utah Jazz in the NBA Finals. Was it the second time? It doesn't matter. Irrelevant. There was something called the Michael Jordan flu game. And the flu game is when Michael Jordan woke up and he had a game to play that day, and he had a massive fever. He was throwing up everywhere. Like, all things considered, he should have never played the game. He plays the game. It's a next-level performance. He does well. He's sweating everywhere. It looks like he's dying, and they win the game. It's, like, legendary in the sporting world. And it turns out in this documentary that Michael Jordan and his crew blame this flu game on actually a food poisoning. So it shouldn't be the flu game, it should be the food poisoning game. And the food poisoning game was brought on by the fact that at like 11 o'clock at night in Salt Lake City, Michael Jordan's like, yo, I want a pizza. And Michael Jordan's people are like, yo, we'll get you a pizza, because Michael Jordan's people are just going to do whatever the fuck Michael Jordan tells them.
Yeah.
So fast forward, Steve. Michael Jordan is blaming that he got poisoned by this pizza. It's Salt Lake City, so there's probably only one pizza place open. And the story, according to Michael Jordan's people, is that 5 people showed up, which is weird for when somebody delivers a pizza. The story is convoluted, but anyways, the urban legend is that a group of people at this pizza parlor secretly conspired to poison Michael Jordan so the Utah Jazz could win the NBA Finals, which is an amazing thought, whether or not it's true. Also, why would 5 people show up? Also, why would they know they're delivering to Michael Jordan? So many conspiracy theory points that we could talk about forever.
Did you not see the video I put on my Instagram of the guy who owned the pizza shop?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's cut to that right now.
You're not going to cut me out of the documentary, right? Or you're going to... I don't... What did you... Who brought it? Who's this from? Fool me once, you know?
No, it's not good, but it was fun to make.
And now we're back.
Now we'll cut
So, Judd Apatow, this is my pitch. Judd Apatow should make a Ocean's 11-esque, like, heist movie. It's a heist movie, but it's about Seth Rogen, probably all those guys, and that crew, 5 of them, conspiring to poison Michael Jordan so that the Utah Jazz can finally bring an NBA title home to Salt Lake City and all the people within. And I think it would be an amazing movie. I think it'd be so good.
That's really
but
good.
Don't you want to see Jordan win? Like, how would the movie end with the Utah Jazz losing?
Maybe. Well, I mean, Quentin Tarantino has 100% started revisionist history movies. That could be fun. But it doesn't matter if you know the ending. We watch like biography movies all the time.
If you know the ending.
It's about the cool music. It's about the cool music and all the crazy ways they finally get that pizza to Michael Jordan, and then it's the celebration moment when they see him sick on the bench the next day, and then Michael Jordan rises up and the anti-hero wins, and we love movies like that too. I think it would be so good.
I think you got to do it without showing any of the basketball game stuff.
Just them in the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like backstage. It's like at the hotel. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know the story and then you see that movie, and you have these characters who go for it, but at the very end, Michael Jordan, in addition to still winning, when he's asked what went wrong, he just goes, "Oh, I got the flu," or whatever. Like, however they thought, they came to think it was the flu. That would be the funniest thing to see in a movie.
Yeah.
Like, that he didn't even give them the time of day to acknowledge that they tried to poison them.
Yeah, yeah. They may not even work.
If that's how it went.
They may not even work at the pizza parlor, but the whole heist of it would be them finding out where he ordered the pizza, going to it, making sure it gets poisoned. It'd be so good, and be set in Salt Lake City.
They kidnap the pizza driver.
But I think you need to write it, Joe, because you can't... like someone like Judd Apatow or whatever can't accept an unsolicited like Twitter idea. So you have to write it.
He 100% can if he casts us.
There you go. You've given legal permission then.
If he casts us as the 3 dudes at the end of the bench that never get to play.
Yes.
Not even
sounds
the
like
main
roles
characters.
that are perfect for us.
Yeah.
That's a great